Hi, Daniel. Between Lost and Hawaii Five-0, you must like own Hawaii at this point. An honorary mayor or something.
That's very kind. No, I consider myself one of the luckiest people in show business to go from one show that happened to shoot in Hawaii directly to another show that happened to shoot in Hawaii, and that wasn't planned. I don't know what to say except that I consider myself very fortunate.
Had you been there before, and did you? What was the timing of the transition? Did you know you were going to be staying there? Did you like move out of the house? Or?
I'd been there once when I was a kid, when I was about 8 years old, and I had vague memories of Waikiki Beach and hula dancers and things like that. But I hadn't been there since I was a grown-up. So when I got cast in Lost, that was the first time I did back in 9 years. And as far as the timing goes, I was actually shooting the pilot of Hawaii Five-0 as I was filming my character's death scene on Lost, so everything dovetailed really nicely. And you know, we started shooting Hawaii Five-0 after what would have been a normal hiatus after Lost, so it just felt like I was moving from one directly to the other.
Did you stay in the same house?
I did actually. Yeah, I didn't have to pack up, which was nice. And it's really funny because I was always the guy on Lost that saved all of my boxes because I always thought my character was going to get killed off early. So if I would buy something like a TV, I would save the box of the TV in my place the whole time. And I still have it. I've been in it now for 10 years. Yeah, so yeah, I never take anything for granted.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shows that kind of, take an existing brand and an iconic brand and maybe not all of them work. Like this one, it's had multiple seasons and it's worked just fine, even though, a lot of people were in the original plan with the comparison. What do you think the difference is in terms of you guys being able to make this one fly? And because you and I don't know a lot of time.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like if you look back at the history of kind of, I guess I call it reboots and remakes, the track record is pretty spotty. But I think the thing about Hawaii Five-0 that makes it unique is that it's a genre that people tend to like, especially on CBS where it's shown in the States. Where NCIS, CSI, the procedurals tend to do well. And so I think that's familiar. I think it's comfort food to a lot of viewers, and I think the combination of that genre with the beautiful scenery of Hawaii and a brand that people are familiar with kind of makes it. I like to give the actors a little credit too. Like I think we do a pretty good job, and the writing is great as well.
Any more questions? Great.
Can you talk a little bit about riding a motorcycle? I understand you had a run-in where it was clean
Yeah, I did. I learned to ride a motorcycle for Hawaii Five-0 because our showrunner, Peter Lunkov, told me that that's how we saw the character, and I'd never been allowed, first by my parents and then by my wife, to ride. And so when I was given the green light, I was really excited. So I started to learn how to ride, but my character ended up riding a Harley, and that's about, I don't know if you've ever tried to lift up a Harley, but they run from 500 to 1,000 pounds depending on how customized it is. And I've been used to riding a starter bike, and so on the very first day of the very first episode, we were supposed to come screaming in pursuit of the bad guy, and I was a beginning rider, and we were supposed to kind of just skid into our spot, and it was maybe 6:30 in the morning, and I flew in behind the Camaro, and I was really happy that I was keeping pace and coming in the right way, and skidded right into the right spot, and and I was so worried about where I was going that I forgot to put down the kickstand, or the stand, as they say. And so, as I was getting off the bike, I was like running away, and I realized the thing was toppling over. So I had to run back and try and lift the thing back up as it was about on a 45-degree angle, and that was my very first introduction to motorcycle riding on the show. Yes?
So Chin went through an emotional roller coaster ride this past season. Can you talk a little bit about those emotional, tender moments as opposed to, the gun-toting, explosion, running moments?
Thank you for asking. I think that's a great question because a lot of people talk about the procedural aspect of our show and the kind of bad guy we kind of element to it. But I have to say that as an actor, my favorite moments are the ones where the character gets to be revealed, and the tender, vulnerable moments are the ones that I feel like I think set us aside from a lot of other shows, and they're really fantastic to explore, and they're the ones that when I see in the script, I feel like I'm going to have a good week. Yes?
Last question.
In that vein, can you talk a little bit about your Canadian actress, Grace Park?
Grace is fantastic. I actually just saw her 2 nights ago in Vancouver on my way here. I've been friends with her, I guess, several years before Five-0 started. So when she was cast, it was like seeing an old friend again. And we have a really good rapport, and I'm really happy she's a part of the show.